It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another live Q&A. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Obviously, we got a lot to get into. LSU got a new head coach, yo. Brian Kelly coming over from Notre Dame. Look, at first, I was not happy about it, but after doing my research, doing my due diligence, looking into everything that he's accomplished, looking at the fact that Notre Dame had some academic, standards as far as recruiting that teams in the South don't have. Um, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what, I like it. And then I heard him earlier talking on his introductory press conference. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I think he gonna do some good things. Obviously, he's a better coach than any coach we've had, you know, previously, of course. So I'm excited about it. I know we're gonna have a lot of discussion about that tonight. SEC championship game coming up this week. Georgia versus Alabama. Preview video I did earlier, but if y'all want to talk about that, obviously we could chop it up about that. Eagles, Eagles lose a stupid game Sunday. Just had me extremely frustrated. A game that when you in a not only a wild card chase, but when you trying to win your division, it's a bad loss, yo. It's a definitely bad loss. Jalen Rager, I'm done with him. He's a bust, man. I mean, it is what it is, yo. Jalen Hurts did not play well, but he threw two game-winning passes at the end that Rager should have caught flat out, and he dropped both of them. So because of that, we fall short. 5-7. Obviously, we still in the hunt, to make it into a wild card. And if Dallas lose tomorrow to New Orleans, we still got a shot as far as the division go as well. So we got that going on. Braves, man, it's a nerve wracking time right now. Freddie Freeman is a free agent. It's a lot of talk that the Yankees and the Dodgers are heavily pursuing him. I'm a little nervous that the deal didn't get done yet. So by it not getting done yet, obviously it gives other teams who have more money and have more of a traditional franchise to come in and swoop them away. Freddie want to get paid, yo. So you got to pay him. Like we already kind of getting away with paying Acuna what he's not worth, and Ozzy Albies as well. So I'm interested to see what happened. Clearly, I want Freddie franchise to stay on the team and continue to do big things for this organization. Then we got Miami Heat, man, a big blow. I was gonna talk about that probably later or whatever. Bam Adebayo has a thumb injury. He has to have surgery. He's gonna be out 4 to 6 weeks, man. That's a real bummer right now, especially in a position where we don't have much depth. We really light in the interior. So guys like Dwayne Dedman, Max Strus, they're gonna have to step up. You may even see a few minutes out of Haslam of all people. But right now we off to a good start though. Hopefully we could survive this long stretch and maintain and stay in the hunt. Then obviously, man, the biggest thing I personally wanted to get into, I got to give a shout out to my boys, man. The St. Martinville Tigers are in the Class 3A semifinals here in Louisiana, and they're gonna host Union Parish from Farmerville Friday night in the Ville. Looking forward to that, man. I'm excited. This is the first time we've never hosted a home semifinal game in my lifetime. When I was in school, man, we went to the semifinals in my sophomore year, and that's the last time we even been that far, and that was on the road. So really looking forward to that. I got the hat tonight, man. So shout out to the Ville, shout out to the Tigers, my alma mater. And I can't wait, man. So y'all just get at me, man. What's up, Pate Productions? Appreciate you tuning in. Chop on, that's right, man. Chop on. Hey, we got to keep Freddie. Like we have to keep Freddie. Like that's something that got me a little nervous today. But hopefully everything works out. What's up, Ray Chronic? Appreciate you tuning in. I thought JJ Ortega Whiteside was a big bust, but Jalen Rager is worse. Oh, he worse, man, because bro, you a first round pick. Like I could find some little kids down the street and throw them a football and they gonna catch it. You getting millions of dollars to just catch the doggone ball and it goes right through your hands. not once but twice. I mean, come on, bro. Like, as bad as we played, we could have walked out of there with a win, and you dropped both those passes, yo. That's extremely frustrating. I'm not even asking you to be Justin Jefferson. We clearly know Jefferson is better than him with his eyes closed and his right hand tied behind his back. But catch the ball when it's thrown to you, bro, with the game on the line. I'm done with him. He can't be on this roster next year. What's up, Amari Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Duga? I don't know. I was thinking, saying we was going to the playoffs. I mean, we still could go technically. I mean, what, Washington is in the 7th seed right now, and they what, a half game, I want to say, over us or something like that, and we got to play them twice. Um, the loss to the Giants on the road was stupid. It was unnecessary. It was ugly. But we should beat the Jets Sunday. We get the bye week next week to kind of regroup and and everything. And then you got Washington twice. You get the Giants again, and you could get Dallas at home maybe for the division, especially if they go to New Orleans and lose tomorrow. So I mean, we not out. I understand. I'm frustrated too. I don't even really want to think playoffs like that right now. But at the same time, we got to be realistic and know that it's still within reach. What's up, Tweet Jones? One, appreciate you tuning in. What's good, Mr. Dugas? Shout out to you. You the truth. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. What's good, Tyler Duncan? Appreciate you tuning in. What are the Braves doing with Freeman making everyone nervous? I know, like I don't understand it. Like, we had the honeymoon phase after we win the World Series. Freddie up there talking about, man, I don't want to play nowhere but in Atlanta. Double A talking about we got to keep Freddie. He's a staple to the franchise, but why is he not signed yet? Was we know what he wants? Like, pay the man that. Like, it's not like we paying. Like I said, we're underpaying Ronald Acuna to say he's one of the top three, top five, maybe top three players in the game. He getting underpaid, honestly. Ozzy Albies is another one. Is a Gold Glove type of shortstop, second baseman, and he's a big time. He was an All Star this year. He not really making big money like that of what he's worth. So give Freddie what he worth, man. Like you got to get it done. You got to. We just won a World Series. You got to keep this core. You got to bring this core back, yo. What's up, Rick Sanchez? Appreciate you tuning in. What up? What's good, yo? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, vegan hippie? Appreciate you tuning in. If Washington wins out, then they win the division. It's crazy that the Cowboys had the division one. Now they might choke to the Washington football team or the Eagles. Look, and you know what's funny about them? Like, early in the year, I did videos saying, like, I laugh at them all the time, but I say, you know what? This team different. Like, this the best Dallas team, since the 90s. But then right on time, right around Thanksgiving, they starting the Cowboy. They cowboying themselves up again, yo. And if they lose to New Orleans tomorrow night, and they still got Arizona on the schedule, they still obviously I think they got Washington twice and the Giants on the road, which the Giants are not a good team, but anything could happen on the road in a division matchup. Yeah. So if they lose tomorrow, man, yeah, this division, excuse me, is definitely still up for grabs. Hashtag go dogs. Hey, good luck to y'all, man. I'm gonna be tuning in. I'm gonna do it live during that game Saturday. Y'all come check me out. I'm gonna be tuning in, man. I want to see what's gonna happen. I really do. What's up, Trey Lorenz? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. What up, Duga? I told you we was losing to the Giants or Jets, and I'm upset we lost Scherzer and Seager. We getting Freddie Freeman. He's coming to the Dodgers. You should be nervous. He's from Cali. You see, there you go, bro. You see, there you go with that stuff, that nonsense, man. You did say we would lose to the Giants or Jets. You did say that. Y'all did lose Seager, which I'm happy. That's Bellinger I need y'all to get. That's the brave killer. I will be highly. If Freddie, I can't stand the Yankees neither, but if Freddie went to the Yankees, it's like, dang, but whatever. He go to the Dodgers, bro. I'm low key like hurt. Like, I'm really hurt. Fold in the fetal position, crying my eyes out if that happened, So I hope you're wrong, bro. I know you want to see me upset. I know you want to see me hurt and you want to rub it in my face. I understand that because we beat y'all this year, but it's all right though. Nah, but I feel like we're gonna get it done. It is frustrating to me and making me nervous that it's taking this long, but at the same time, I think ultimately we're gonna get it done. Smith was wide open on that last play. Hurts has games where I said he the future. Then he has games where I said get Washington. Let me tell you something. The Giants not coming to the link and beating us. Hell, nah, they ain't. As far as with Hurts, I agree with you. Like, but that's the process when you have a young quarterback that's not fully developed yet, and he's still developing and learning how to be a pure precision passer. A lot of people say Smith was he wasn't completely open, but he had a chance to make a play. They did have a safety over the top that had a chance to rotate over to that side and make a play on the football. But you do. Devontae Smith cannot have full targets. I don't care if he's getting double teamed. I don't care what the case is. I mean, you scheme him open. You scheme, put him more in the slot where he has more room to operate. On the outside, he has more field to work with. Whenever you notice a lot of these teams, they put like Devontae Adams and Julio Jones, their best receivers, they put them in the slot so they can have more room to operate. You don't just keep them strictly on the outside where the sideline is used as an extra defender for the defense when he's getting double teamed. You move him around. And I think Nick Sirianni, did a bad job of not really scheming him open as much as he should have. For Hurts, like he played like crap. Like let's call it what it is. But at the same time, I believe in him. Like he threw two game-winning touchdown passes, despite how bad he played in that game, and Reagan dropped both of them. So I mean, I'm all right with him, man. I feel like he gonna shake back next game against a lesser Jets team. What's up, Dick? I'm the man. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey man, how are you? I'm good, Joe. How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, what you think the final four playoff teams will be? Good question. I think Georgia gonna beat Alabama Saturday. I think Michigan gonna handle business. Cincinnati gonna handle business. It's gonna be weird. I know Oklahoma State is fit right now. And if they lose, Baylor could possibly even get up there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati, and Oklahoma State. And I think you're going to have a Georgia Cincinnati national championship game, which would be very, very entertaining. And it gives the group of five teams a chance to really say, look, we here. I mean, they played in the with the Chick-fil-A Bowl last year. And remember, Georgia pulled it out at the end. So that's my four teams in my championship. I got Georgia playing Cincinnati in the championship. How you feel about Washington beating the Seahawks? Believe it or not, I actually didn't watch much of that game Monday night, but I seen that Washington won a very low scoring, ugly matchup. Um, I mean, Seattle is in free fall right now. I don't know what's going on with the Seahawks with Russell Wilson. I don't know if Sierra trying to go somewhere else. She want to get out of Seattle or whatever, but like they playing like really, really, really bad football right now. And Washington, they got it done, man. They did their thing. They got a couple of nice wins recently, over the Buccaneers and the Seahawks, but we're gonna see. We got to play them twice, man. It's gonna be some good matchups down the stretch. The Rams and a team built to look pretty, but if you get physical with them, they don't want that smoke. I agree. Has Von Miller made one play yet since he been there? I mean, I'm asking for a friend because I mean, for you to be one of the premier sack artists in the NFL and you go to a defensive line that already has Aaron Donald over there, and I've never even heard Von Miller name get called when they played the 49ers or when they played the Packers Sunday. So obviously he has to start making some things happen. And look, Robert Woods was a big loss. I know they got OBJ, but Robert Woods is a big loss, man. He's a physical. He does so much more in that offense than just catch a football. I mean, he's a good down. They say he's one of the best blocking wide receivers in the league. He's physical. You could put him on end rounds. You could put him in the backfield. He has sure hands. He's just an overall versatile wide receiver. And look, he's not as talented as an OBJ, and obviously OBJ could take the top off of the defense, but he doesn't give you that element of you being used in the middle of the field like that because he's more of a smaller receiver as opposed to a physical one. So I think that's a big loss for the offense. And obviously Matthew Stafford is not playing well. Like he has 3 straight games with a pick six. They lost 3 in a row. They're in free fall right now. But I feel like they're gonna get it together, obviously, and make the playoffs, of course. But as far as having aspirations of being the second team in the second year in a row, hosting a Super Bowl in their home stadium, I don't know if that's gonna happen for them. Uh, I hope Zach Wilson has another breakout game out of nowhere and light y'all up. Man, look, who Washington play this week, man? Who they play this week? Um, we ain't losing to the Jets, yo. Like the Giants, by it being a division opponent on the road, you know that could always happen. We're not losing to the Jets on the road. We do that, y'all gonna see a very unhappy Mr. Dugas Sunday. What's up, King Adam 2020? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey man, what's going on? How you feel about oh yeah, I seen that one already. Most teams the Rams beat under 500. Yeah, they've been racking up on powder puffs, yo. They've really been racking up and eating their cupcakes. But yeah, they gotta start beating the big dogs if they want to be, taken really real serious to make a real run and try to win the Super Bowl. They're gonna have to do that. But we're gonna see, man. It's a lot of season left to be played, so we'll see. But Von Miller got to give them something, yo. I ain't hear his name the last 2 games that he played with him. What's up, experimental rage? Appreciate you tuning in. Hurts played like crap, but I still see potential in him. But he should have known better than to throw to Rager, and I still think Howie's going to use the picks for Deshaun Watson. Man, yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. Look, I know Deshaun Watson is nice. He big time. I just want to continue to grow with Hurts, man. Like those 3 first round picks could be used for 3 defensive starters that could come in your franchise and play right away. Like, why risk that for a quarterback? Why give up all of your assets to get a quarterback that, first of all, you don't even know if he's gonna be able to play with all the legal issues he has going on, and second of all, you still not gonna really be a great, solid football team like that. Because I mean, we okay, but this roster has to get younger, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You're gonna have salary cap room to go sign somebody. You got to get another receiver. Devontae Smith is really your only quality wide receiver on the roster. Quez Watkins could give you something every now and then, but he's not consistent. He's a guy mostly that you throw out there for a few plays and take a couple of deep shots with. He's not a pure route running technician of a wide receiver. And Jalen Rager is just straight up garbage. So you got to get somebody else. You got to spend that money and go sign like an Allen Robinson or somebody like that to come into your team. You get all those pieces around Jalen Hurts, the team gonna consistently get better and better and better. You can't just blow it all up to get one player. I mean, look, as great as Deshaun Watson was last year, Houston went 4-12. And he did his thing. He put up his numbers. He made the Pro Bowl, but because he had nothing around him, they went 4-12. So you got to use all those assets and build around a quarterback that you already have on your roster. Heineke been balling the last few weeks, making me worried. Gannon gonna respect him and let Homer do what he want. I think we'll be all right when it comes to Heineke, whatever. But this defense has been playing well against these quarterbacks that's not elite type of quarterbacks. Early on, obviously with the Patrick Mahomes, the Derek Carrs of the world, Dak Prescott's and all them, we severely struggled. But lately we've been playing. The defense played well against Daniel Jones last week. The offense turned the ball over 4 times and dropped 2 game-winning passes at the end. So I think the defense gonna be all right when we go up against Tyler Heineke. What's up, Marianne Johnson? Appreciate you tuning in. I think the Eagles should give Hurts another year, build around him next year through the draft and free agency for next year, so he has no excuses. If he's not good, use the assets to be a QB away. I 100% agree with you, Marianne. That's basically what I was just saying. Like you have a chance to really put a really good roster together. You can't give that away for one player that's not going to make you a Super Bowl contender immediately. You see, the Los Angeles Rams gave up all those assets for Matthew Stafford because they feel like they was just a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl team. The Eagles are not there yet. Like you bring Deshaun Watson in, you still like maybe you win the division, maybe you get in the divisional round, but you're not winning the Super Bowl right now. So you need to put a roster together around Jalen Hurts and go from there. I mean, like I said, Watson, as great as he was last year, made the Pro Bowl and everything, he's still Houston went 4-12. So why? Because he didn't have much of a roster, a team around him. They took DeAndre Hopkins away from him. So when you think about all that, that's how it be. So I'm with you 100%. Like build this roster around the quarterback you currently have, and everything gonna be all right. What's up, Alex Dale? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey man, what are your thoughts on the Marcel Azuna situation? Got a notification on him today. Just curious on your thoughts. And do you think the Braves will bring him back? He was a force in 2020. I seen like he basically got a 20 game suspension off of the little incident he had with his wife last year. Of course, we know he missed the rest of the year. And that's a great question. I kind of thought about him a little bit the other day. Um, Look, it's a bat. Now, if all of his troubles are behind him, it's a bat. Especially, Lord forbid, you lose Freddie Freeman. Now I know he's not a first baseman, obviously, but he's a bat. You bring him back. You see, unless somebody is willing, to give you some nice assets for him, which I doubt extremely. So you bring him back with his bat, and you just go from there, man. That's what I would do personally. The more the merrier. Think about it. We bought in four offensive line, outfielders this year, and it paid dividends. So I feel like if everything is behind him as far as all of his legal troubles and everything, you bring him back because that's another quality bat that you could put in your lineup. Washington plays the Raiders. That could be a loss. That obviously could be a loss. So I mean, we good, man. I'm here in Louisiana in Baton Rouge, and I'm a Crimson Tide fan. Roll Tide, also a Patrick Mahomes fan, and a Golden State and Klay Thompson fan. Golden State on fire, your NBA Finals bound. All right, I don't like your college team, obviously. Let's see. Mahomes nice. He nice with it. Golden State, I like Golden State. Steph, my boy, he represent for the light skinned brother. Shout out to Steph and Clay. Yeah, they got a shot, man. They fell short to Phoenix last night in a great basketball game. But yeah, they definitely when they get Klay Thompson back and get James Wiseman back, they definitely got a shot to really make some noise. So that's what's up, man. Mahomes and Golden State. I ain't a fan of your college team, though. I'm just keeping it 100. Cam Washington. Yeah, that was bad Sunday, man. That was real bad. I was rooting for Cam personally. I like Cam, but you can't go out there and go like what he was like 5 for 23 or something like that. You can't do that, bro, as a veteran quarterback in the NFL. Face it, bro. I said it last year. Hurts is not the answer. I mean, I feel you and I understand that, it don't look normal. Like it don't look fluid. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of helter skelter to it. It's a little off base. I get it, but at the same time, I mean, Dak Prescott wasn't great as a rookie. Russell Wilson, they were winning games, but he individually was not great as a rookie. I hear you, but at the same time, man, you got assets that you could grow this team. You bring in Deshaun Watson. Say all his legal troubles are good, and we trade all three of our first round picks for him, so they gone. You can't get Young on defense, and obviously by him having a big contract, the money that you have left over, that's rolling over in the salary cap, you got to give all that money. That money gonna all go to him. Now you basically all you doing is adding Deshaun Watson to what you already have, which is one good wide receiver, a good tight end, a solid running back, and a bunch of older guys on defense. So you're really not making yourself a Super Bowl contender. Will you be better with Deshaun Watson than Jalen Hurts? Absolutely. If the playing field was even, obviously, and the legal troubles was not an issue, then obviously you would want Deshaun Watson over Jalen Hurts. But that's not the case. Is you got to think about you got to pay to play, and that's a heavy cost to get him in, and it's still question marks about his availability and everything else going on with him. And he's not a guy that's going to take a bad football team and turn them into a Super Bowl contender. So for me, you just ride it out with Hurts. Now look, you put pieces around Hurts and all that, and his contract coming up, and he's not he didn't develop yet. He didn't get better. You make your move then. You just draft somebody. This is a weak draft for quarterbacks anyway. Like none of these quarterback prospects that's coming out in this draft, I trust with the keys to my franchise. So for me personally, you just hang in there with him, build around him, and see if he continue on year two. You got to pay him after year four. So the next year or two, see what you got. If he's not getting better, we'll all admit, like, all right, it's time to look a different direction. And one of these young quarterbacks that's out there, you go out there and you get him. Let's see. What's up, UGA fan? Appreciate you tuning in. What do you think about Freddie Freeman contract situation? I'm nervous. I'm extremely nervous. I don't understand like why it didn't happen yet. I'm sitting here waiting for it to happen, and clearly it hasn't happened yet, and that makes me extremely nervous. But at the same time, we just got to sit back. Look, Double A say it's gonna happen. Freddie said he want to be here, so hopefully they're working out all the logistics to the contract, and we get it done. You gotta keep him, man. Like not only is he Freddie franchise, he just won the MVP year before last in the National League, but he's a great locker room guy. Like he's a leader on his team. Guys like him and Charlie Martin, these veteran guys that you could lean on in a locker room with mostly young guys. Like you got to bring him back, and I'm holding out hope that it's gonna happen simply because you can't lose the leader of your franchise literally right after you won a world championship. What's up, James Bosch? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think the Eagles will beat the Jets? I do. I do. We should. We better. I'm gonna say that much. What's up, Malik Beast? Appreciate you tuning in. Time to get rid of Jalen Rager and start Quez Watkins. I agree. Now look, I'm not a huge Quez Watkins guy neither, but he's leaps and bounds better than Jalen Rager. I mean, though he had a bad drop in Denver, Quez Watkins gives you that element of speed and explosiveness that you would think you would get out of a first round draft pick that basically got drafted in the first round over a potential Pro Bowl player because of his speed and because of his explosiveness. And the fact that that did not happen and he's not getting it done, you do got to look in a different direction. And you do got to throw Quez Watkins out there and see what he could give you. Because at this point, man, like you can't he lost it, man. He lost all of his confidence. You keep rolling him out there, you're gonna keep getting bad results, and that's just how it's gonna be. If Saints, Falcons, Vikings, and Panthers and Washington, we can't call them that no more, lose and the Eagles win, we will be the seventh seed. It may be one of the case where I'm rooting for Dallas to win and lose. Man, we always want them to lose, man. We all right. Like, but yeah, I mean, we right there. Like as bad, and I had to tell myself that as bad as the loss was, as disgusting and much of a bad taste that the loss put in my mouth, and I'm sure all of our mouths, um, we still in this thing. We still in it. We still got a light schedule down the stretch. Look, we played horribly. Like we're not gonna turn the ball over 4 times to 0 against the Jets, the Giants again, and Washington. Those two games in Dallas. That's hard to play to screw up that bad and still have a chance to win. So I think it's frustrating, but at the same time, man, I think we'll be all right. We got to just go out there and win, man. Start off by go out there and winning again Sunday against a New York Jets team That's not very good at all. What will happen with Cam Newton? I'm pulling for him, but I don't know. After this season, man, that's pretty much it for him. Yo, if he don't turn things around in Carolina and look the part, I think Cam career is over. Which look, it happens. Like everybody's career at some point comes to an end. I know it feels like that's never gonna happen. Like Tom Brady gonna play till he's 70. I know it feels that way. But even with Tom Terrific, man, at some point, he gonna have to he gonna have to give it up. And for Cam, if you go out there and you in your home where you was the MVP of the league, where you played obviously the best ball of your career, and you still look bad out there, you still come up short constantly. You got to give it up, and you got to just look into your life after football. Which Cam Newton is a guy that he's a smart guy. He's gonna have plenty of opportunities off the field to make a nice solid living. With the $200 million contracts he already got in the NFL. Where's Travis Fulgham? Good question. Like this guy went from being one of our, you know, best wide receivers. Like last year when I was watching him against Pittsburgh, I'm saying to myself, man, we got another little mini. Not saying he's like that, but just with his style of play and the physicality that he played with and his size, I'm like, we got another TO on our hands. And then he just fell off the face of the earth after that, man. I don't understand it. It's crazy. He just didn't. He's better than Jalen Rager. Yo. Like I know two kids right now at my alma mater, some wide receivers that I feel like I'm more comfortable with out there catching the football than Jalen Rager right now, and that's just me being 100. So I don't know what was up with him. I don't even think he's even in our organization no more. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, it's crazy, man. He bad. He's just really, really bad, and it's just not a good look for Howie once again by missing on a first round wide receiver. One thing that I noticed is that all of the NFC East teams have great offensive lines except for the Giants. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, which is why it's extremely frustrating that we lost this stupid game Sunday, man. It's just, I mean, they gave this game to us over and over again, and we just refused to take it. Um, how dumb are the Braves if they don't give Freddie 6 for 180? No way they let him walk for that much to the Dodgers or Yankees. Braves have a chance to build a dynasty for the next 5 years. I completely agree. I completely, I completely agree with that. Like you don't go out there and let the face of your franchise just walk away for a few dollars that you could just easily give him. Like you hang in there and you give him that money. Um, especially if you especially you lose him to like the Dodgers. Like that would just really just make my stomach turn, really just make me throw up inside my mouth and everything. I don't even want to think about that, man. But I agree with you 100%. We got to get it done. No top 10 picks. It's early. I know the Dolphins all of a sudden want to look like the second coming, of the 72 Dolphins all of a sudden, which is frustrating. We had a nice little top five pick right there, but now they looking like they even trying to make a wild card team. And obviously, the Colts are gonna be up and down. They ain't gonna be in the top 10. And we winning enough to where we really ain't gonna be there neither. But we'll see, man. Well, even if it's outside the top 10, we talking about three of the top 30 picks in the NFL. You should get three defensive players that could come in and make a difference in your franchise right away. Fulgham is with the Dolphins. Speaking of the Dolphins, all right, thanks for that information, man. At this point, the Eagles are looking up to the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, they got a better roster right now because they drafted better. They just have. Like when I noticed we played them on that Monday night game earlier this year, the biggest thing that I noticed was that, all of those players that they have out there are draft picks that they have. These are not guys that they gave a lot of money to in free agency and brought them in. These are guys that they developed within the draft. So you gotta, as much as I can't stand them, you gotta give them credit for that. And we, on the other hand, we constantly missing. You pick Jalen Rager over Justin Jefferson. You take JJ Arthega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf. Like the list goes on and on and on of the screw ups that Howie and his team did in the draft. Now look, they hit on a couple. Dallas Goedert was a good pick. Miles Sanders was a good pick. Jordan Mailata in the seventh round was an absolute steal. So, we got to be fair and call a spade a spade. But at the same time, that's the difference right now between the Eagles and the Cowboys is they've hit on all of their draft picks and we've whiffed on more than we should have, obviously. Who is the biggest fraud in all the wild card spots except for Washington? Uh, I mean, who it is Washington, San Fran, and the Rams. As crazy as it sounds, you got to say the Rams. I mean, well, obviously, it's only out of those two. The Rams look more fraudulent than the 49ers right now. Though they gonna be without Debo Samuel for a couple of weeks, and obviously I know because I've been rolling with him in fantasy 11-11-1 record. But yeah, I mean that's gonna be a big loss for them. So we're gonna see how they adjust to being without the playmaking wide receiver slash running back. What's up, Walltown Beast 88? Appreciate you tuning in. How do you feel about the Brian Kelly hiring? I love it. I like it a lot. At first, I wasn't that fond of it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But after sitting down, thinking about it, doing my due diligence, and just kind of looking into all the logistics of it, just his resume, just the things he's been through, the fact that he really wants to, he's chasing that elusive national championship, and he has a chance to do it with this roster, with this institution. So I'm excited, man. I think he's gonna do some great things, and I think we got a real chance to really be a winner with Brian Kelly. What's up, Conru girl, my friend? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mr. Dugard, the Eagles fan base is impatient. Hurst is effective, still a rookie, and he is developing. He has intangibles, develop him. When them boys was 5-1, their fans was making hotel reservations for the Super Bowl. A little adversity and 25 years of mediocrity have them jumping ship. I agree with you on all of your points, yo. Like that's how I am. Like we do have a very impatient fan base that wants absolute results initially, but at the same time, I'm with you 100%. You have to develop him. Like continue. You're gonna give up all these assets that you got in the Carson Wentz trade and to give to the Miami Dolphins for them to get Reagan, for them to get Waddle, and you still got your guy in Smith. And the money, the Carson Wentz money that's gonna be off of the books next year. When you have a chance to get three of the top 30 players that's coming into the draft. And me, proverbially, I would like all defensive players, a lineman, a D lineman, a linebacker, and somebody in the secondary. And then you could use the salary cap space to get another wide receiver on offense to go opposite of Devontae Smith. So I'm with you 100%. Like, let's develop him. Like, you've seen flashes of real greatness from this young man. He has intangibles. He has a winning attitude, and he's only going to get better and better. I mean, look, even in the game Sunday, he played awful. I'll be the first one to tell us I wanted to throw something through my TV when he threw that pick before the half. But this guy threw two game-winning touchdowns that got dropped. Like if I was out there, that would have been game. Like they got dropped. Despite how as bad as he played, he didn't put his head down. He didn't go hide in the corner nowhere. He didn't cry for his mama. He went out there and he put a 2-minute drive together, threw two game-winning passes, good decisions, and your first round pick is so garbage he can't catch the doggone ball. So that's not on Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. And you're right about Dallas. And look, I was actually giving them the benefit of the doubt this year. I was saying, you know what? As much as I want to laugh at them, hey, they're a little better this year. I got to give it to them. But it's about that time of the year. They cowboying again. Like they starting to cowboy again. So we just sitting here and making, everything just fall short for them, seeing how they doing. What's up, Dre Royalty? Appreciate you tuning in. Damn, bro, you from St. Martinville? LOL, I never knew. I'm from Youngsville. That's what's up, man. You right around? Yeah, I'm from St. Martinville, man. My alma mater. Born and raised. Youngsville. That's what's up, man. Youngsville, a beautiful place, man. Been out there a lot. Obviously, got a great sporting facility with the baseball fields, the soccer fields. Um, the track and all that. Yeah, it's a nice place, man. It grown a lot, and obviously with Southside High School right now, that place grown a lot since I was a little boy. I remember that was nothing but just a bunch of sugarcane fields out there. As a Saints fan, besides Michael Thomas, I don't know what a good wide receiver is. It's a lot of them, man. I mean, I'll take Marquez Callaway to play opposite of Devontae Smith right now. I'll take Traquan Smith to play opposite of Devontae Smith right now. I'll take Deontay Harris to play opposite of Devontae Smith right now. So I get it; they're not elite, ideal wide receivers, but considering what we dealing with, I'll take all three of them right now in a heartbeat. Let's see. What's up, No Cringe Charles? Appreciate you tuning in. If the Eagles were smart, we would have had DK Metcalf or Terry McLaurin, just Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, or Michael Pittman Jr. Still have Carson Wentz and a good head coach. I mean, I agree, but at the same time, it is what it is. We screwed up, so we gotta just roll with the punches. Like, but you still have a chance if you hit on all three of your first round, or even if you hit on two of those three, and the third guy is you got a chance to really start building a winner. With this coach and with this and this quarterback going forward. What's up, Nate? I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for giving the game away on Sunday. Not that I felt good about rooting for the Giants, but still, I appreciate the Eagles playing like that for fans like me. I'm trying to look in your avatar. Who's your team, Nate? Who's your? Let me know who your squad is. Fletcher Cox isn't playing good for the way his contract looks. He's not even being doubled. I agree. Like he made one play Sunday, but for the most part, all year, Fletcher has not done anything, man. Like he's made excuses about the scheme being weak. Now, look, I don't think the scheme is a great scheme neither. But at the same time, by you being a veteran player on this team, making over $100 million and being a Super Bowl champ, you got to go out there and you got to be professional and you got to do your job. So I'm starting to think this is Fletcher's last year with this team because I think that Howie Roseman, I know we're going to be stuck with dead money against the cap, but I think Howie Roseman is going to start wanting to get younger, especially on the defensive side of the football. Fletcher Cox, I feel like his time with the Eagles may be done. What's up, Brandon Reese? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, what up, Mr. Dugas? What are your realistic expectations for Brian Kelly next year? As an LSU fan, I say going 9-3 or 10-2 would be an improvement based on the last 2 years. I mean, 7-5 would be an improvement over the last 2 years. I mean, we was what 5-5 last year and 6-6 this year. Um, Me personally, man, I'm not expecting like a championship run in year one. Not I'll be cool with 9-3, 9-3, and it looked like we got an offense that got a nice scheme and we competitive in a lot of the games we do lose. I feel like that's a sign for big things going forward. So I'm cool with that. What's up, Xavier McDonald? McDaniel, excuse me. Appreciate you tuning in. As a Patriots fan, we won six straight, and my Florida State Seminoles suck. Your LSU gonna blow us out in the first game next season. I sure hope we do, man. That's gonna be a good game. And yeah, the Patriots rolling right now, man. They got a huge game Monday night as they take on the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. That's gonna be a good one, man. That to me could ultimately. I mean, I know they're gonna play again later on in Foxborough. But to me, that could be a game that could ultimately decide the division. So that's a good one. And yeah, man, Florida State, yeah, as bad as LSU is, Florida State didn't even get bowl eligible. So yeah, Florida State need to call Dion, man. Call Dion, talk to Prime, and get Prime over there. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Nice win by LSU over the Aggies. Appreciate it. I did. Hope you and everybody on here had a wonderful Thanksgiving also. Yeah, it was a nice win. I was at the game, man. The fans got crazy at the end. So I really, really enjoyed it, yo. AFC two on the frauds wild card. Who's the wild cards there? Cincinnati, I think the Chargers, and who's Cincinnati, the Chargers. Who else the other wild card? Is it the Raiders or somebody like that? I don't have the wild card thing in front of me. If it's the Raiders, I'll say if the Raiders in there, I'll say the Raiders. Cincinnati, I don't think they're gonna win it all this year, but they're not no frauds, not with my boy Jambalaya Joe out there in Chase. But we'll see, man. That's what I'll say. Let's see. What's up, Lorenzo Phillips? Appreciate you tuning in. Is that my boy Lorenzo Phillips? Or another one, man. I know a Lorenzo Phillips. I don't know if that's him or not. If that's you, you know who you are. Will Marcus Freeman follow Brian Kelly to LSU? I sure hope so. It looks like if he don't get the head coaching job at Notre Dame, it's a strong, strong possibility that he may follow Brian Kelly down to LSU. I mean, you'll be the highest paid defensive coordinator in the nation, and you think about it, unless maybe if Luke Fickle go to Notre Dame, maybe he stay with his boy Luke Fickle, maybe. But think about it, you come to LSU, the last three national championship coaches, defensive coordinators, all got Power Five jobs by being defensive coordinators at LSU. Will Muschamp was with Nick Saban. He got the Florida job. Um, Bo Pelini was with Les Miles. He got the Nebraska job. Dave Aranda was with Coach O. He got the Baylor job. So Marcus Freeman, by him being a young, innovative, defensive-minded coach, the fact that Notre Dame fans even want him to have the job speaks volumes to what he is as a coach. You come here, you have success for like a year or two at LSU, you gonna be like not even 40 years old yet. You could get a nice Power Five job. So I hope for his sake and obviously for our sake that we'll be he'll be at LSU. What's up? She got like 6 minutes left, y'all. What's up, Gay City Blue Devil, my brother? Appreciate you tuning in. Tennessee at LSU 2022 should be a good game. Congrats on getting Coach Kelly. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and none of us seen it coming. I ain't even gonna lie to you, ain't none of us seen it coming. But I'm happy. I wasn't happy at first just because of the element of surprise, and I wanted somebody younger. But at the same time, looking at him talk to the team today and watching his press conference earlier, I'm like, you know what? This is a man that's been a really good coach for a really long time. He has a chance to win an elusive national championship at a place that he knows he could win a championship. So when you put all that together, and the fact that LSU finally got an actual coach, I think we're gonna be all right. I like the hire a lot. It's grown on me. That's crazy. I live in Laurelville. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Laurelville too, man. I've been back there a few times, man. Ain't gonna say what I was doing out there, but I've been out there a few times, man. I'm a Cowboy fan. I figured I should have knew better. All right, let me get to people I didn't get to yet, y'all, since I got just 5 minutes left. What's up, Carolina Cowboys 74? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's go, Cowboys. What's up, bro? You one cool cat. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love, yo. All right. Let's see who I didn't get. Oh well, let's see. I'm gonna start from bottom going up. If the Bengals beat the Chiefs, they win the Super Bowl. I don't know about that, man. I would love to see him do it. Like that's Jambalaya Joe. Y'all know that's my guy, man. Him and Jay Chase out there. I want to see them continuously doing big things. So that would be a lot of fun. Will Bucks go back to back Super Bowl? What's your Super Bowl predictions? Me, Chiefs versus Cardinals or Bills versus Cardinals? You back him in a corner with that one, but let me see, man. If somebody told me I had to make a Super Bowl prediction today, I'ma say they just been knocking on the door for so long. I feel like at some point they're gonna kick it down. I'm gonna go Packers. Um, I'm gonna go should I go Chiefs or Bills? You know what? I'm gonna go Packers and Chiefs, man. I think we finally get a State Farm Super Bowl. What's up, Juice 205? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. What's good, yo? Appreciate you tuning in, my brother. I believe LSU is going to finish second in the SEC West, going 10-2, losing to Bama and Ole Miss or Texas A&M. Look, in year one of Brian Kelly, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that in year one. Let's see. Where we at? I'm not a contract expert, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like Kelly's contract went LSU over the coast. It's an expensive contract. It really is. But we at that point now, unfortunately, like that's what these coaches are gonna make nowadays. So look, if he go out there and he wins a championship and has LSU competing every year, the money won't even be a factor, to be honest with you. But it's a lot of money though. Let's see. What's up, Ray Chronic? Appreciate you tuning in. Nobody believes the Ravens are going all the way. We'll see. I mean, they got a shot. We'll see. What's up, TJ? Appreciate you tuning in. What are your thoughts on Freddie Freeman not being re-signed yet? I'm nervous. I'm really nervous, and I don't understand why it ain't happened yet. And the longer it take to happen, the more I start to feel like it ain't gonna happen. What's up, Title Man 24? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing good. I won big money on Michigan last Saturday. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Do your thing. That was a nice win for them. What's the best way to ask you questions? I watch all your SEC videos. Come on here, or like I got my social media, my platforms down in my description boxes on my videos. I don't get to them all the time. Not gonna lie to y'all. I got a lot going on, so I don't check my DMs all the time. But when I check them, I try to get at everybody, man. So if you don't catch me on here, y'all just shoot me a DM on that, and I'll get back at you when I get a chance to. Every time Rager catch a ball, it goes for negative yards. I'm just ready for him to not be on this team, man. Like, I know that's somebody's child. I get it. But like, I'm just not, I'm a fan, man. Like, you're making my team look bad, bro, and you getting millions of dollars to not do your job. If I go to my job and just do everything wrong, I will not have a job. So I don't understand how you could go out there, be young, be catching the ball all your life, and all of a sudden you can't catch a ball when your team needs you to do it the most. Like that's things that I don't have tolerance for, and it's just time for you got to step up, get it done, or it's time for you to move around. Like that's just how it goes. Let's see. I think I got time for one more. It's good that Kelly is keeping Raymond Falk and possibly Baker going forward. Who else you think they should keep or let go? Honestly, that's it, man. Like Kevin Falk, Corey Raymond, Baker. Defensively, obviously we want Jake Peach and the offensive staff, obviously. Maybe Brad Davis. I would like them to keep Brad. I would like him to keep Brad Davis, though. Brian Kelly, I don't know who his offensive line coach is. He has some good old lines over the year. Maybe you bring him in, but that's who I think they should keep, man. But all right, y'all, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man, for another weekly episode of Live Q&A with Mr. Dugai. Stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. Comment on them, post them. I will be live Saturday, Godspeed, for the Alabama Georgia SEC championship game. Second half. I'm gonna try to go live for the second half. So y'all come get at me then. In the meantime, man, y'all have a blessed week. Talk to y'all next week. Go say Martinville.